Hi, I'm Enchanting Nubian Net. Welcome back. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Today I want to focus on something you can do that's fun for you if you're single or even for the entire family, along with your friends as well. Let's talk about National Cinema Day for this year. So for this year starting, it's not even only just a day. It's actually a year-long celebration. So it's now rebranded as at the movies, hashtag the movies. So let's start off with the first date I'm going to give you is coming up very soon. According to online sources, it suggests that the new National Cinema Day will take place on August 30th and 31st. So it's supposed to be a double day event. Check with your local theaters, especially large theaters such as AMC, Regal, and so forth. Another day that's mentioned is October 13th. So these days, they should have, these theaters should have lower ticket prices. And basically, from what I'm seeing online, most theaters, they may have tickets as far as $4 or even $5. And they'll definitely, request or even suggest that you pay for snacks like your popcorn, soda, and so forth, even though I like to bring my own snacks. Another day to look forward to this year, everyone, is November 9th, and it's called Family Day at the Movies. So it's more kid friendly, and there's a few bundle deals. So you can bring, your own children. If you have small nieces, nephews, cousins, the whole crew. So this is really something I wanted to focus on, everyone, because we know that these times can be very stressful with bills going up, inflation, tons of crime, unfortunately, a lot of devastating news. This is something that you can just feel free and relaxed. So, thinking about National Cinema Day, I was wondering to myself, who created this? So, I looked online, and according to online reports, it says that the National Cinema Day was started in 2022 by Jackie Brenneman, who was then the president of the Cinema Foundation. It was a nonprofit arm of the National Association of Theater Owners. So basically, it's a day that's focused on people who love the movies and the movie industry. It's like a love letter to movie goers and people who just are enamored of different types of films. And I love watching movies, various genres. And definitely, it was an effort to reignite the surprise and even the magic of even going to the movies, especially after 2020. We know everything was shut down. So the goal, the reason why it was even created was because, there was a need to boost theater attendance, especially during slow summer seasons. Back when I was younger, when movies came out, you probably remember, those of you who are millennials and older, movies were in theaters for even 3 months. You were looking forward to seeing these movies on the big screen. Even buying popcorn, movie, and soda was so reasonable back then. Matinees, I believe I would go to a matinee for even $4, $5. Then it continued to maybe $7. But, we definitely needed to have something to look for. And, a lot of movies made money. And now, most people, like myself, I have Netflix, I have Amazon Prime, Hulu, and I do watch Tubi as well. So, we have all of these online platforms. So, most of the movies I'm staying at home and I enjoy that. But there's certain movies, especially if it's action or even horror movies, or just a certain type of movie. I want to go to the movies to see it. Like I went to see Sinners, like I went to see Weapons just about 2 weeks ago. So it's a wonderful way to celebrate, movie going. When you get tired of like streaming um, at home. And again, there's some movies, depending on where you live, maybe people who live in Midwest or small towns, you can even watch a movie for $3. So it's a great way for these movie theaters to draw in a lot more people than they have before. So again, here are some of the different ways that you can make sure you get those movie tickets, everyone. Because if you live in a city like I do, I live in New York City, specifically in Queens, the Queens movie theaters, and even if I go to Manhattan, those movie tickets sell out very quickly, especially because many people are obtaining them online. So you want to make sure that you book early. Any deals that they may have, they can really sell out quickly. I like to go for off peak shows like matinee shows, which is the first show in the movie theater for that day. Usually it starts around 11:30 to 12:30. I love it because there's less crowds. I can easily find a seat. I can sit far um, up in the theater. I like to have, like the last row, second to last row. And I love the quiet when I'm watching a movie, when I'm with a friend or on a date or what have you. So, again, if you have any kind of loyalty programs with AMC, they have AMC stubs. I have Regal, so there's Regal Unlimited and whatever large name theaters, see what type of deals you can get with that, especially if you're watching a movie with a group of people. A great time to be social. This is wonderful if you want to have a go for a movie marathon, maybe go for 2 or 3 movies in a day. Dress up. It's definitely a vibe, everyone. So I know I am looking forward to the new movie with Tiana Taylor, Regina Hall, and also Leonardo DiCaprio. That movie is going to be in theaters, I believe, September 26th. And that's an excellent cast. And it's going to definitely draw a lot of money. I'm really looking forward to it because the stunts look very much, more unique. Definitely kept me on my toes. Anytime I watched a trailer, it got me more and more excited. And that movie is called One Battle After Another. There's also Sean Penn and Benicio del Toro's in that movie as well. So I'm looking forward to that big time. So, is there any movies that you're looking forward to this summer? As I mentioned, I do have a video on weapons that was superb. If you like horror, sci fi, um, mystery, that is all of those genres wrapped up in one. It's still in the theaters right now. But again, there's a lot of great movies that's out. Just drop a comment, tell me what you're going to see, and please make sure to check those dates and check your local movie theaters. So, everyone, thank you for watching. Have fun. The summer will be ending in a few weeks, unfortunately. Right now, I'm really appreciating these days where we have 80 plus degree weather, lower than 90. I don't like the scorching heat, and I even love when it's mid 70s, when it's nice and cool, a little breeze here and there. So, thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Stay safe wherever you are, and make sure you have your head on a swivel.